Hey everybody, Coach Luke here. I got an interesting question in our Facebook group a couple days ago, and I promised that person that I would respond to that because I thought it was a really good question and probably warranted something a little bit more in-depth as a response, right? So the question was essentially this. The person is trying something new that they want to do on race day as far as fueling. I think it was a gel or something that they want to try. And they want to know the best way to start implementing this gel. So it's I would view this as a staged process, right? So the first thing I would do is I would want to start early, plenty early, at least 4 to 6 weeks before my race to go through kind of the steps I'm going to discuss. And then you'll have plenty of time for your stomach to adapt and all that good stuff. So that would be my first thing. But ideally, you start right away. But the latest I would give myself is 4 to 6 weeks, preferably 6, just so you have enough time that your stomach can adapt and adjust to this new product. So after that, so if you're 6+ weeks out, what I would do is the first thing I would try is taking it right before an easy run. So something that's maybe 30 to 60 minutes in length, just super easy run. And just take it and see how your stomach reacts, right? So if your stomach reacts fine, you can move on to the next step. If it doesn't react okay and you get issues, you either got to stay at that point or maybe decide on something else that you want to do. So assuming, and then I would try, if it doesn't work out, I may try it a couple more times, but if it doesn't work out after that, I would probably look for something else or go back to what you were originally using that your stomach can tolerate. So something like that. But if you get through that easy run and things are fine, you didn't really notice anything, the next step would be to try it on a long run. So then I would try taking it right before my run and then taking it in the intervals that I'm going to do during the long run. So if I'm taking a gel every 30 minutes, I would stick to that, right? Try to do it every 30 minutes and see what happens, right? If things go well, keep doing that. You can move on to the next stage. If you get to that second stage and it's kind of like, same type of thing, try it a time or two. But if it's not working for an easy run and it's not working for a long run, it's probably not going to work at marathon pace. So then again, I would move back to what I was originally doing or something that's more that I can tolerate better on my stomach, right? So then let's say you get through that long run stage and if things are okay, then I would start trying it in my longer workouts, right? So my 8+ mile tempo runs at marathon pace, right? So if you can't handle it at marathon pace, you don't want to do it during a run. And I used to have some things that I would try that I could handle. I could handle just taking before a run. I could handle it during a long run, but as soon as I increased the intensity, it just tore me up and I could not use it. It would make me nauseous and I couldn't do it, right? So you've got to do all 3 steps. And so that's why you want to give yourself plenty of time to work through those steps. And then once you get to that point where you can handle it on long runs and longer tempo runs, I would be doing it every single one, practicing that fueling, making sure that you're 100% comfortable with that new product that you're going to be taking on, right? So again, that's why you want to start as early as you possibly can, because if it doesn't work out at easy run and it takes a few times to kind of get your stomach to get used to it, you don't want to be 2 weeks out and then all of a sudden now I got to just throw it into a long run and tempo run and make sure that it works right, because it might not, right? And then what are you going to do? So give yourself plenty of time, work through those stages, start at an easy run, see how it goes, then move up to a long run, see how it goes, and then last step would be adding the intensity component to a long tempo run and seeing how the stomach reacts to it then. And then if things are going well, just keep doing that, keep practicing on your long runs and tempo runs and take that all the way up until race day. And that should give you plenty of time to adapt, be 100% comfortable with it, and then you'll know for sure if you're going to have issues or not with that product. So I thought that was a great question. I hope that helps some people. I will talk to you later. Until next time. All right.